A group of anti-Donald Trump Republicans is pouring millions into a new advertising blitz. The ads, released in several key swing states, feature former Trump voters who now say they can no longer support the former president. Journalist Steve Futterman has more.
Well, Natasha, it's called a very tricky name, Republican Voters Against Trump, and they are trying to get Republican voters who might be switchable, might be swayed to vote against Donald Trump or not even vote, to switch or just not vote, to stay out. They are targeting $11 million, more than $11 million in ads in some key states, including those big three states, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. They're also targeting Arizona. They're putting up an ad today. Let's take a look at that ad.
I'm a two-time Trump voter.
In 2024, I cannot support Donald Trump.
Trump is 100%
responsible for January 6th.
His treatment of women is just disgusting.
Trump called servicemen suckers and losers.
If Trump has a second term,
it will be much worse than the first.
Kamala Harris is a prosecutor.
He's a convicted felon.
In 2024,
I will
be proudly voting for Kamala Harris.
Republican Accountability PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
So you see, they're targeting the Republican voters, trying to get other Republicans to convince their fellow Republicans not to vote for Trump. And you may recall at the Democratic Convention, they had a number of key speakers, including former Representative Adam Kinzinger. And there are a number of high-profile Republicans who've already said they won't vote for Trump, including the former Vice President, Mike Pence.
Why do the leaders of this effort feel they can get Republicans to switch sides?
Well, they feel that there are a number of what they call soft Republicans, people who maybe voted for Trump in 2016, voted for Biden in 2020, aren't sure whether they want to vote for the Democrats again. They also feel there are some very conservative Republicans who just do not like Donald Trump for various reasons. These are people who they may not flip, but they may just not vote. And I spoke to a gentleman at the convention who was targeting white evangelical Republicans. He says it's a very long process, but he says these are people who voted for Trump in 2016 against their not really comfortably, voted for him in 2020. It was very difficult for them, but they've just slowly emerged as opposing Donald Trump. So these are people who they feel are vulnerable. Again, it's not only to get them to vote for Kamala Harris, but to get them to just not vote for Donald Trump. And in these key states, if the election is close, which everyone thinks it will be, just getting a small percentage of voters to either vote for Harris or not vote at all could make a difference. And these ads will continue, they hope, until the election on November 5th.
Steve Futterman reporting from Los Angeles.